Hey there, everyone, friends and foes, coffee drinkers, tea drinkers. I'm one of your hostesses, one of your baristas, and you are watching Cosplay Cafe. And I am going to roll credits. It's been a long week, and I hope you're ready to relax, kick back, and enjoy a hot, steaming cup of cosplay. All right. Well, tonight we have with us, first of all, my absolutely gorgeous and fantastically talented and uncanny co-host, Andrea. And she is joined in her studio by Hunter Chick, who I'm going to let Andrea do the full introduction of Hunter Chick. Creeley will be joining us a little bit later. And in case you didn't notice by the big X on my chest, tonight's theme is X-Men, which means a lot to all of us. So, welcome, Andrea and Hunter.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
welcome to my beautiful friend. Hello.
So, Andrea, do you want to... It's a little more awkward when she's sitting right next to you, but do you want to give the audience a little rundown of Hunter and what she's all about?
Well, let's see. We've been friends for 4-ish years or so. Met doing a volunteer birthday party, and we just kind of bonded. She is amazing, sweetheart. Yes, always promote your friends, as Ryan said. So this is Hunter, guys. Welcome her, show her some love in her very squeaky Shadow Cat costume. We're very excited about the squeak.
I know, I've missed the squeak.
It took a minute to get her seated on the couch in this, but we're here.
I'm from Wisconsin, where squeak means good when it comes to cheese curds, so I'm going to apply that same thing to costumes.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Always just squeak.
And we already have a couple comments. So,
well, yes, this is Hunter's lovely boyfriend, Chris.
He also cosplays.
He's also a cosplayer. We have a picture with you with him to show later.
We do. And he doesn't know that I submitted that photo.
Hi, baby, as Chris says. Hi, baby. Garrett.
And hey, Garrett.
Garrett's always here to support us.
We love you, Garrett. So, tonight was kind of a no-brainer as far as the theme goes, because once Andrea started listing her costumes, I was like, we have to do an X-Men theme, because Andrea's like, well, she has a lot of superhero costumes. I'm like, okay, we can narrow it down a little more, even though there's nothing wrong with doing a superhero theme.
I was like, it's either going to be the X-Men or it was going to be Spider-Verse. So
I have several of each.
Your Spider-Verse costumes are also fantastic.
The crazy thing is we could have almost done nothing but a Rogue episode, because unless, I don't know if Creeley cosplays Rogue, but the rest of us do. So we could have just done an entire Rogue episode.
Creeley has not cosplayed Rogue yet.
Well, now she has to. And then we can have Hunter back and do another all Rogue episode.
I'm down for this.
The multiverse of rogues. I am down.
Or we could all just go to the wine and cheese castle we talk about every episode as a bunch of rogues.
I'm down.
There's a wine and cheese castle near Kelly.
Then you can see firsthand the squeaky cheese curds. I don't know why they squeak. I'm a bad Wisconsinite. I don't know why they squeak. I don't know why that's a good thing, but it means they're good.
Okay, there we go. Hi, Ryan. Ryan's commenting. Yeah.
Hello, we love you, Ryan. Ryan grew up on X-Men in the 90s and beyond. And you know what?
Yes.
That is why X-Men means so much to...
It kind of was my gateway drug into comics.
Same.
So, Yeah, Ryan, we would cue the theme song, but we can't afford the rights unless somebody wants to sponsor us. You know, a little plug there, guys.
Oh yeah, but we can't sing it badly. Da na 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 na
Oh,
na na.
and Hunter said tonight we're not doing a catwalk, we're doing a shadow catwalk.
A shadow catwalk.
Yes.
I thought it was appropriate.
We like puns around here. We like puns.
It's very funny. I love it so much.
Crayley is saying, Kelly, let me in.
Kelly, let me in.
Crayley,
No.
can you not get through the link?
Crayley, you're not invited.
You
You
just
don't have a robe. Sorry.
you just uninvited your Phoenix sister.
That's awful of me. No, Crayley is invited to basically everything I do ever.
Of course. Oh, she said you have to send her the code. I didn't get a code.
I didn't get a code.
I know. Do y'all have a secret code club that we're not in?
What's the password?
What is the code?
The password's rogue.
It is. Or,
She doesn't have
or
one.
we get you a Phoenix because you want to do the green Phoenix,
Yes.
and then we can do. And I'll make my new one because they do the two Phoenix.
Heck
They
yeah.
do the green and red, and we can do the green and red, and then have a whole bunch more Phoenixes.
Yes. Exception.
Yes, we're just gonna ramble while Kelly lets Crayley in because
Oh,
that's
Yep,
know, as
yes,
I've
please
said-
do. Sorry.
as I said, I can talk the ear off of a deaf person. So, what are we gonna talk about? How about we ask our guest how she got into cosplay?
Yes.
That works. So, I was told by a bunch of my friends that there was this con going on one year, and I was like, okay, cool, what's it about? And they're like, well, you know, it's cosplay. I was like, okay, cool, what's that? And so they were explaining to me how it's like basically you just get to dress up as your favorite character. It's like Halloween, but not in the fall. So it's like, well,
And a bunch of adults usually.
yeah, a bunch of adults. So I was supposed to meet some of my friends at this con, and they weren't there. They weren't there that day. But I dressed up as and for the life of me, I just like totally spaced on your name.
Fairy tale.
Yeah, from Fairy Tale. Kana.
That's
Oh my
her name.
gosh. Sorry, it's been a long work day, a very long work day. So I just was Kana from Fairy Tale. I even drew on the tattoo myself, like looking down. So like for me, I was drawing it upside down. I can't remember really well.
There's Crayley.
Hello. And so I went there, and I was very nervous because this was the first time I've ever done this outside of Halloween. And I actually got complimented by Jeremy Lee, and for those who don't know who she is Lucy from Fairy Tale, and one of my favorite voice actresses. She does a lot of voices. And so she like complimented my costume. I was like, well, that's it. I'm cosplaying for the rest of my life now. So,
That one compliment makes
Yes.
you go, that's it.
that's it. That's all I needed. So, and then I met other friends who cosplayed, and so I really enjoyed it.
We just adopted her, and now she's part of my family as well. So
If Belle is here, Belle's my Lockheed for the time.
yeah, we're like, we just paint Mom's dog purple and have a
My
dragon
dog.
tonight. But oh, okay. Well, she's gonna steal the dog from my house when she leaves.
No, not
Dog weighs more than
Belle.
she does. Yes, Crayley and Belle became good buddies.
Ah,
But yeah, the dog weighs more than Hunter does. So
That does not surprise me.
well, you know that dog was giant. You got to meet her.
And Hunter is tiny.
Yes. Yeah, you're there somewhere.
I mean, I have to face your wall somehow. So.
Hi,
So we
Crayley. Good to see you.
Hi. I
We
had
have
two
my
little
Phoenix.
like bonus guest stars with me, and one of them disappeared.
Nice.
Oh, yay!
Oh, okay. I have both of my,
Bonus-
my bonus stars now. Do you girls want to come on?
Come visit us really quick. Hi.
I'm at my in-laws this weekend. These are my nieces. They helped me get ready. They braided my hair up under my wig and helped me set up my ring light down here. Loaned me a ring
Future
light.
cosplayers
I
right
was just
there.
about to say that. They know what to do.
Being trained by Auntie Crayley over there.
Mhm.
Cute.
They are. Hi, girls.
Hello.
You want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Daisy.
This is Daisy.
Hi,
That's
Daisy.
my favorite flower.
Lily.
Lily.
Daisy and Lily.
Lily. Daisy and Lily, who's your favorite X-Men?
They actually are X-Men novices. I was talking with them about that before the show started. And so I feel like I have my work cut out for me this weekend.
Mm.
You have a few days to turn them into fans.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
It's okay. We've got plenty of time.
Just say Kitty Pride and then they'll be right. So.
Comments to catch up on while I was letting Curly in. Because our viewers are the best. Seriously, the best.
Yes. They love it.
Derek says, howdy, Nerdesses. Hi, Derek.
Proud to be the Nerdesses.
I'm a geek and a nerd.
There you go.
And Chris is offering to cosplay Jean, and I want to see this now.
Right.
Oh, yes.
He can do the White Phoenix suit with us.
You do I think it's for the Marvel girl. You do Marvel girl.
Her boyfriend would totally probably put on that little short dress and rock it.
Yes.
Because then he'd be like, is it too short, guys? Hold on. He'd be like, hold on, let me see.
I would pay to
Gotta
see
pass the bend over test.
I feel like you have your OnlyFans now.
Well, Chris probably would have more subscribers than I would. So.
Same, girl, same.
Than all of us combined.
I'd be his first subscriber.
Well, I would hope so.
Did we hear from Ryan yet?
Oh, yes. And Ryan's saying he wants to cosplay Professor X or Logan or Gambit. Ryan, I need a Gambit, so...
We need a Wolverine because we're the
say.
sidekicks to Wolverine. So, there we go. And, a whole bunch of us are in this group are doing Rogue, so we need some Gambits.
I wouldn't mind doing like a gender bend Gambit. That would be really cool.
I saw one. I saw a gender bend Gambit Jedi at the Star Wars celebration.
Oh, my gosh.
I would probably still have a picture of her somewhere because she was one of the few people I was like, I have to have your picture.
The poof wants to be seen.
Yes, her poof. This wig is so 80s kitty. It's impressive.
I did not realize that was a wig. Wow. That's a good wig.
Well, because her hair is teal underneath this.
I bought it for like $10 at Walmart after Halloween one year.
It's one of the best Halloween wigs I've seen because they're usually...
The funny thing is it was supposed to be like flat with like just like a little bit of curl at the end, and I brushed it and it goes,
Oh.
and I was like,
Did
kitty
you
wig.
use a regular hairbrush instead of a wig brush?
I probably did.
Yep.
Oh, y'all, I don't own a wig brush. I use my regular brush on all my wigs.
I always use a wig brush.
Oh, no,
This was before I realized there was a difference between a wig brush and a regular brush.
we learn as we evolve as cosplayers.
But it looks natural. It looks like it's just naturally curly. It works well for Kitty.
I know my hair is teal.
She used to
Well,
use her
mostly
real hair for Kitty.
I
I
love
did.
that.
I used to use my real hair for Kitty. My real hair, it was dyed for Black Widow as well, and Anastasia.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what, we're gonna go teal. And then it's like, by amount of cosplays or characters I can cosplay, went down to with my natural hair.
Yeah. I haven't used my natural hair in years for a cosplay.
That's what they make wigs for, man.
Exactly.
That's why I literally own like 30 or 40 wigs. Are you using our new mugs? Because I've got a little, my screen's kind of it's our I'm too sexy for my cosplay.
I'm blind right now because my
Product
mom
placement.
decided to-
No, product placement.
I haven't sent Andrea hers yet because I have like several packages that I'm just like waiting for it to be time to ship them. And I'm like, I don't want to make multiple trips to the post office.
I don't want you to make multiple trips to the post office.
I don't even want to leave my house at the time.
Yeah, no,
Right.
no, I
I'm
am.
making trips.
I'm like, somebody
This
please let me
is
work.
So stressful. Oh my goodness.
I'm like, let me do this forever from home. Let me just talk cosplay and make cosplay. I'd be so happy. Once again, who wants to sponsor me?
I'll be your model.
We don't have much money, but if you sponsor us, we will just make all the cosplays and we will.
I mean, Derek's got so many suggestions for all of us. I probably could literally do that for a year before I called anything else.
She makes them all wear them.
And they're all good suggestions too. Like,
Yes.
He actually
Don't worry, he'll probably have some for you by the end of this.
Sweet.
He sent me blue body paint for Mystique, and I was supposed to have it done by the end of March, which means it would have been done for this episode. And then I was sick for like the entire month of March. And so I
You
couldn't
were
get
recovering
any
when you were
of the
here.
dress. I couldn't make my belt. Like,
He understands.
so ill.
But you still made it down from Mid-South Con.
He
Like-
suggested that I do Jessica Rabbit, which spawned a really good idea, which I'm going to spoil on this episode because guess what, viewers? You get all of the scoop. Not that anyone cares, but anyone cares.
Do you care?
I care.
Oh, I love you for that. So I had the idea of mashing up Jessica Rabbit with Poison Ivy. And then
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
I sent Crayley a message. I'm like, and you have to do Harley in a bunny suit. Like, not like a big old furry bunny suit, but like
I don't know. I kind of want to see that
I
now.
feel like the
I mean, it could go both ways, right? Right?
she'd have to wear like a red short all suit.
Yeah, I kind of want the whole full fursuit bunny rabbit.
Don't do that to Crayley. I don't think she would.
I'll
do that.
donate.
I'll get you some vents in there. I'll get you some fans. One of those cooling vests.
I'd have to wear a bodysuit like this under it. I have so many texture issues.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, never mind. I won't put you in the bunny suit. We'll put you in just a bunny suit.
Playboy bunny suit. I think some
Yeah.
of our Patreon patrons might enjoy that more anyways.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure.
We know what our audience likes.
Yeah.
Hi, Cade. They're at Saturday Morning Comics. Cade was there on one of my episodes on Tuesday. I did Comic Books The New Class, where Ryan was saying he wore his Cosplay Cafe shirt in the first episode.
Which was a fantastic show. And also
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I need to sit and watch it.
You all should check out Cade's show too, because Cade's seems very knowledgeable, very nice, and we're glad that he started following us. So
And as Ryan always says, always promote your friends.
mhm.
That's a thing. Promoting each other.
Derek says, "Oh gosh, let me dig up some ideas for my exhausted brain." Haha. You can give
Don't
your
worry.
exhausted brain a break, Derek. You're putting a real dent in my cosplay wallet here with all your amazing ideas.
Yeah. He sent me several, and I'm like, I didn't think about that one. Now it's on the list.
My list is probably like longer than like
Yeah.
Santa's
Oh,
list.
yeah. You roll it out, and it's like that joke in the cartoons where the list just goes out the door, down the hall,
Yep.
and down the street.
It's like a CVS receipt.
Yeah.
With all the stuff, you're like,
any longer. I'm making
and-
costumes like crazy. I'm making so many I don't have anywhere to wear them.
My
but then the
door
thing
was
is,
just
keep
covered in
adding to it.
Amazon packages this week. Like, I got so many pieces, and now I have like 10 costumes that are 90% done, and I'm like,
I have like the funny thing is like half my list are full of like different variations of characters too. Because I want all the Akali costumes. I want all the Kitty costumes.
Oh no, we're planning to do her in the blue Shadow Cat, and I'm gonna do the really cheesy original pink Psylocke
I'm so
Yes.
excited.
that very few people know about. And I'm like, they're so tacky and they're so bad, but we cannot wait to do that.
We are so excited. I got that one, and then I want to do the Star-Lord Kitty.
Yeah, that was a
Like,
cool
I
one.
love Star-Lord Kitty.
Oh, and I saw like you know, like I use like the 80s, those workout outfits. So I found like a version I could do for Kitty, and then like I found this really like pretty like yellow dress that I could do for Kitty. And there's like I have a list. I have a whole list.
Yes.
Like we all latch onto like a certain character and end up wanting to do like 7
like her.
versions of them. And
Right.
it's okay.
For me, it's like Kitty and the Collie.
Yeah.
The top two.
Well, yeah, you got a couple of Akali.
I do. And I actually know the voice actress.
Are you going to do Pirate Kitty at any point?
Oh! I didn't bring it with me, so I actually do have the scarf. I did a cost.
I can
test
go
for it.
grab it really
Oh,
quick.
if you want to, yeah.
I will be right
I have
back.
a scarf for it, like the Marauders thing. I have a scarf for that, and I even did like a cost test with like the black eye, and I like freaked my mom out because I walked in and she's like, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" I was like, "Good makeup, that's what happened." And like I have like the nose piece and everything, like the little bandage she has. But I also want to do like the whole like coat and everything.
Okay, it was funny because I couldn't hear you, but I could hear the laughing in my earbud. So I have no clue what was said except that there was laughing.
I bought like the scarf for it and everything. So like, I am prepared. I just haven't done it yet.
That costume's hot enough without throwing a scarf on top of it.
Yeah, I was like nervous about that today because it was like 80 today, and then I was like, I can change when I'm inside, and we're gonna have plenty of fans. We're good.
She knows I'm an extremely hot-natured person, so she knew the house was going to be cool because it's like 80-something degrees today. So
The first time I wore this, we went to a con, and it was like 80 there.
And it was October. It was literally like the week before Halloween, and we're both. She's in that. I'm in my shiny dark Phoenix.
We were blinding people too because we were like standing like in the light.
Oh yeah, we didn't move. People were like, can you move? No.
Nope. It's like a blend. We gotta attract people our way.
But yeah, when we took them off, you could literally hear it like
you think this is bad? Like I was taking it off, and it was like.
it was the two of us and Robin all changing in the like this big restroom that had like this weird extra space in it after the con, and you just hear me and Hunter like suctioning these costumes off.
And then like afterwards, we're just like you just hear this sigh of relief because we're just like air.
We both just like we sat there like half dressed like.
And I'm just like,
I was like, Chris Claremont just approved of both of our costumes, but
he did.
oh my god!
Oh, do you want to tell that story?
Yeah,
now?
yes, we can tell the Chris.
You tell it better. You got it.
Okay, so we were literally
Oh,
walking to get in his line because we were like, I'd met him the year before, but we're like, let's go meet Chris Claremont because he's Chris Claremont, and she was Kitty, I was Dark Phoenix, and all we hear suddenly is stop, don't move, and we're like looking around like us or. And it's Chris Claremont. He goes, I want my picture with you two. And we're both like, oh my, I'm over here like.
Right? And I'm just like in shock because I'm just like,
and he goes, let me finish signing these books and I will be right there. And then he pops on his previously on X-Men baseball cap and comes and takes pictures with us. The pictures, I've got it in the stuff to show later, but the two of us are over there like, y'all, we just won the con.
we did. Like, he stopped his line.
And when we got in line and got back to him, he started telling us everything he wanted to do with Phoenix and with Kitty. And we're just, everybody else is like, he's like, I'm sorry, I'm taking so long. Everybody's just like, no.
I like the guy behind us is like,
no, go on.
Like, keep going.
Yeah, we're just all like absorbing the amazingness that is Chris Claremont. And then the best part, she showed him her boots. And he approved because they are flat. He's like, that's what a hero would fight in.
And these are like the coolest boots ever.
Because they have Marvel lining.
Marvel comics on the lining. If you guys can see it.
I love that.
Yeah, we'll have to show. We might have to show this.
Let me like actually take my boot off.
We can put it in the camera. Y'all don't mind seeing it. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
Yes. Holy crap! Those are the coolest boots ever. Where'd you get them?
Hot Topic.
Years ago. You can
it
tell
was
she's
years
had
ago.
them for a while.
Yeah, they're like coming apart. Like it's literally like there's a giant crack right there.
Oh,
Yeah, but
damn
Chris
it.
Claremont said they were sensible for a superhero to wear those flat.
I got complimented.
So her
There's
shoes,
something.
stamp of approval.
Honestly, there's something with my cosplay shoes because also in my Spider-Gwen outfit when I met Robbie Rodriguez and Rico, they signed my shoes.
Yeah, her
And-
chucks for her glitter sign.
I had teal
Memphis
chucks
Comic
on.
Expo, y'all.
Yeah,
they
just go to
get
Memphis
such
Comic Expo.
amazing guests here
They signed your shoes.
and compliment them.
So, but yeah, I had those in a box, like up on my shelf because I'm like, I'm never wearing them again. But they're like, yeah, no, like we wanted her to have chucks. I was like, see, I know about superhero shoes.
That was long before she was drawn with the ballet slippers.
She makes the costumes. I pick out the shoes.
Yes.
My first
It's a partnership.
My first Phoenix suit, I had heels as part of it, and like for this, I've got like ballet flats that are the same color.
Yeah,
I had
I've
to,
done
like,
that.
Cut a hole in the heel and then put fray stop and then like yellow duct tape around the heel that stuck out.
Mhm.
And so then when my suit was hanging on the hanger, the legs were just stretched from the weight of the heels that were like down inside the bodysuit. And
Yeah,
I think
that's
a major reason that suit only lasted me like a year. That and I wore it like 15 times
Oh, yeah.
in 1 year.
Oh no, that's my Captain Marvel. I built the wedged shoes into the suit, so I can't hang it up. I have to put it like in a box or something because those shoes are so heavy. But I put the wedges in because one of the guys in Cosplay Memphis with us is 6'5", and when he's in his Iron Man or his Captain America, I'm like, look, Jeremy, this is not cool. I'm like, okay. It doesn't do much. It only gives me a few inches. I'm only like 5'3" without him, but it was something. So,
Lady's poison,
Right.
but the rabbit thinks she's better cracker. Yes. Yes, Eli.
Kate at Saturday Morning Comics thanks us for the support. He's editing an episode tonight.
Sorry,
Aw.
guys. I still have a stupid cough.
it's
Oh,
okay.
Me too.
Allergies.
Tuesday
I understand
episode.
it. I'm crying over here because of my allergies. So
It's okay. We're having a good time. That gets us through these coughs and allergies and runny eyes and runny noses.
yeah, which is why I'm like, I'm really glad you guys are reading the comments because I can't read them because my contacts are messing up.
Well, some
no
people
worries.
listen with audio only too, so I want to.
Yeah, we do it.
What are they talking about?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Saturday Morning Comics also said, "Yo, Kitty, you should cosplay as April O'Neil from the 2003 TMNT
I
show."
can see that.
You could do an April O'Neil.
I could do. There you go. I can do an April.
You could do.
I'm
the
down
April.
for that. I'll put that on my list.
On the ever-growing list.
Right, my ever-growing list.
Yes.
Ryan at 12 p.m. Eastern is doing an episode of And I Quote with writer Michaela Jade. Speaking of always promoting your friends,
Yes,
Yes.
that's what we do.
Eric thinks you should do Judy from Cyberpunk. And Drew versus the World podcast says, "A Phoenix sister is the Phoenix. I love it."
Yes.
I want to look up Judy from Cyberpunk real quick. I have not played the game yet.
I think Sarah did that when he suggested what she's like, hold on, let me look. Hold on.
I'm a big gamer, but I have not played Cyberpunk. Jeremy Lee also speaks the female V in Cyberpunk. I do know that though.
Yeah. Drew also says, "Shout out to Rogue. Hi, Kelly."
Hi, Drew. Drew is also fantastic, and his podcast is also something you all should check out.
Windrunner says hi.
That's Angel. That's our buddy Angel.
Oh, hi, Angel.
We have a picture of her to share later too.
Yay.
Ooh,
I think she's adding the cyberpunk character to her
yeah,
list right
Judy
now.
has
always.
added to my list.
Derek can pull him. He can give you. Like,
I mean, like half my hair is already the right color.
So,
yeah, he's
speaking of Brian's question, I have to go grab something. I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, Ryan
Okay,
is
favorite
also
X-Men?
our favorite X-Men graphic novel and single issue because he wants to torture our brains and make us think really, really hard.
The first appearance of Kitty. Don't ask me numbers.
Oh, yeah.
I've been thinking numbers all day. I'm an engineer. That's all I think about is numbers.
Oh goodness. Okay, one of my favorite. It's not even just an X-Men, but it's one of the ones that got me back into comics in like 2012 or so. Was the 1602. I loved the X-Men 1602. The whole 1602 storyline. That kind of pulled me back into comics when my brother gave me that one. And I think one of my favorite single issues, just because it's the one I remember being the first comic I ever bought for myself as a kid, was the X-Men. It was one of the, I actually have it, I could probably go run it like Kelly just did, but it was the first appearance of the Executioner. And I bought it because Storm looked so cool on the cover. And we all know that I have the most massive crush on Storm in history because that's my favorite character. So yeah, that's probably one of my absolute favorites. Because it's just a memory. It's a special memory to me.
My favorite graphic novel is the Dark Phoenix saga, the Claremont and Byrne, which is like super basic for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm a Phoenix sister. And my favorite
But it almost goes without saying because that is just such an amazing story.
But I still had to think about it though, because I was like, am I sure? Because there are a lot of really great stories.
Oh
There are
yeah.
a lot of really great Phoenix stories even.
I
outside
love the Days of
saga.
Future Past so much too. Like I know it's another cliche one to love, but Days of Future Past is so amazing.
It's
But
cliche for a
my
reason,
favorite-
though.
Yeah. My favorite single issue I don't actually have yet. Kelly knows.
Is it the one that
I
I
know.
think it is?
It's Uncanny X-Men issue 541.
It
Yes.
came in the mail today.
Yay!
Perfect.
Do you
I
want to
know
explain
today.
why?
So we have to tell the story about why.
Okay.
Oh, story time.
We
So,
are going to find
Kelly
the page.
is in a Facebook group called Out of Context Comic Book Panels.
I love that. I'm in that group too. There's some
And she
wild
said-
stuff in there.
Okay, so real quick, I'm going to give a shout out to the admins of that group because it is a huge group. They have
Yes.
made it a private group now, and it is my happy place on Facebook. And Andrea, I'm sure it's your happy place because
Oh,
it's a positive group. There's
But it's just
not a bunch
Just
of BS.
random crap.
It's random
That's the best
comic
time.
panels and the comments section. Like everywhere else on the internet, don't read the comments. Here, you read the comments. The
Yeah.
comments are gold.
And that's the thing is literally it's out of text comics. So there's just there's a picture. You don't post why you posted it. You just post the picture. And some of them just leave you going, huh? But it's
And very often, when there is something that I think Curly will like, I share it with her. So we discovered Cowgirl Emma.
Cowgirl Emma Frost.
this is a cosplay goal of Kraylie's.
Oh my
my
gosh, I
gosh.
love it.
This is not a cosplay goal. This is a cosplay work in progress.
It's like she will have it.
Is
It's
like
happening. As soon as
I
I
still
sent
need
it
to
to her,
alter-
Curly's like, this needs to happen.
yeah, so I still
do.
need to alter my hat. I'm like blinging it out because the panels, she's only in, to my knowledge, she's only in 2 of the panels and they're kind of from the side, which means I can do whatever I want with the front of the costume. And since it's Emma
And
Frost, I'm gonna bling it out. I bought a rhinestone,
Oh, yeah.
like ladies bolo tie made entirely of rhinestones. I'm gonna make a rhinestone. Oh gosh, what are the little belts that go on top of your cowboy hat called, Andrea?
We always just called them hat bands.
Hat
Yeah,
band.
yeah. I just forgot the word band for a second, and I was like, it's a hat
It's
It's
a
like
thing.
literally
It goes
like
around the thing.
for your hat. Yeah, it goes around the stem. I swear, I'm not like a poser. And then Kelly's gonna help me make boot covers because the boots she wears for that are so weird. They like go all the way up to the thigh here, but they're baggy everywhere except the foot and like right where they touch the thigh.
Kind of
So,
mimicking chaps.
oh, you know what? I bet that's why.
But
Okay,
they're
makes
boots.
sense.
And
Well,
why would she
you
not
know-
just wear cowboy
you know,
boots? Even if she's Emma.
this
she has
is-
to be difficult.
This is what my brothers that create comics say. We design it. We let the cosplayers figure it out.
And to be fair, this is not a real outfit. This is an outfit she clothed herself in a psychic room. she made.
Projection.
So
Like-
she can make it look
It's-
however she wants.
That's the thing. It's Emma Frost, so it has to sparkle. You have to do like we did and just stand in the sun. People like, can you move? No,
No,
just
not
no.
gonna move. You know,
You look like a disco ball. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be amazing.
the belt is covered in rhinestones. Like,
I mean, it's,
Kelly
look,
found me
okay.
this self-adhesive rhinestone tape, thank God, because I was like, I hate bedazzling. I left the aughts for a reason. Me and my time-traveling Phoenix self left the aughts on purpose. It was entirely because of bedazzling.
Oh no, it's like we joke because we still have a sister that shows horses and everything is covered in rhinestones. So if you do anything horsey cowboy thing, it's got to be tacky and sparkly.
I would say the last jacket I saw. Ooh,
The one, the
Ow.
vest. Oh, that big heavy one.
the one I don't know how she wore.
Yeah, my sister has
Knocked
show
me
jackets
under.
she wears with her horse that are like 4 or 5 pound jackets because of the rhinestones on them. And I'm like, well, you got your workout in today. But you also have pictures of my baby brother in the vest and going, I think I wore it better. You know, over his.
That in like every jacket.
Oh no, Brad, if you're ever around my baby brother, he says if a woman leaves her jacket or cardigan, he will try it on. I should have put the picture of him in my robe jacket in the pictures for this today. I should have. Because yeah, there's a picture of him in my robe jacket, and why does
You're
it look
just
better
gonna
on
have
him?
to share it on our socials.
Yeah, because I'm like, I could send it to you, but I don't know if we had. I'm sure I can find it pretty quick.
Submissions, though, we are halfway through our episode, so I'm gonna like speed
Already.
run a couple comments, and then we should probably
I'm free
Yeah.
all night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do the catwalk and then show off.
Oh, the shadow
baristas
catwalk. It's the
and
shadow.
fans.
Remember, it's the
Shadow
The
Catwalk.
shadow
Shadow
catwalk. Did everybody answer Ryan's question about your favorite graphic novel and single?
Oh, I didn't. But,
Ellie, did you?
Mine is also the Dark Phoenix Saga because, of course, it is.
Phoenix
I mean, but
Sisters.
it's so good though. Like
It's so
I think the
good.
1602 is one of my favorites because it brought me back into comics. But Dark Phoenix is just
It's
unparalleled.
so good,
Okay,
and it
and, like-
means something to me personally because I bonded with one of my best friends over it.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
see?
also the Hellfire Club is how I became introduced to Emma Frost, who is my tied in first place favorite X-Men character.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
so amazing.
So like
And I would have a hard time picking favorite single issues because I really like X-Men is so continuity, and X-Men is so it's all about the long form story.
Yeah.
But I do love X-Men Black. It's just
Yeah.
it is a single issue of just shorter stories. My favorite author, Shauna McGuire, contributes a short story to it. That's fantastic. But actually, I think my favorite short story in there is a Mojo story. It's actually
Oh, really, Mojo?
It is.
I thought of Mojo Jojo for some.
I wanted to say Mojo
I'm like-
Jojo. That is what my tongue wanted to do. But it's a really
My friend
powerful
did.
story.
Kate, it's more Powerpuff Girls.
Well, you know, we
Kate
do
and
love
I
some Powerpuff Girls.
I've had
Powerpuff Girls is the
Girl
theme of the week.
conversations this week.
But
Right.
so the Mojo story is really heartwarming. You wouldn't expect it, but it is.
Yeah, not from Mojo.
I love how my second favorite is an Emma Frost issue, and your second favorite has Emma Frost on the cover.
Well, her story is also super badass. So her story is like
Oh, she's freaking awesome.
freaking amazing.
Ryan's favorite, since he asked us, he had to answer too.
So
And
good.
it's God Loves, Man Kills by Claremont, and House of M is his
House of
second
M
favorite.
is, dude, House of M is amazing.
F. Kier says, hello, sorry I am late. That's okay. I was late too.
Hey,
I
Brian.
would
We're still
tell
here,
you,
though.
but, like, I was unclear. Ew,
I
this
did-
gross David McDonald guy is complimenting my Emma Frost.
Creepy.
That's my husband. For anybody who doesn't
Yes.
know, like,
I was just gonna make a
My
joke
husband
about
is
how
nasty.
since he
He's gross.
complimented you have to marry him.
Yeah.
oh darn, does that mean I have to divorce him and remarry him?
I don't think he wanted a third
Again?
wedding.
That's such a hassle. That's such a hassle.
Yeah, no, you've done one wedding, and that was
done
was
two.
stressful enough.
She's done
Well,
two.
And then the reception
Yeah.
was separate because
Yeah.
we got married in a pandemic.
Right.
And no.
But I think Hunter just wants to get married so they can have more food and cake.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm
You know, Mom will just make you a cake.
I'm fine with that.
She'll make you cake donuts.
Our cake was
Definitely.
sister-in-law made it. Garrett has a question that I definitely want to get to when we get back from the cosplay catwalk. So nobody let me
Yes.
forget to get back to Garrett's comment.
Okay.
And Patty Mae, hi, Grandma, says that she loves David's comment. All
Well,
right.
she's kind of my grandma too.
I like everybody's getting their gloves on for this catwalk. They're like,
That makes
I
all
know.
my
I'm like,
grandma
as
jealous.
rogue, I have to wear gloves, but I can't actually wear gloves when I'm doing navigating. But
Same. I
have
keep
gloves.
like Michael Jacksoning it over here.
that's fair.
Oh, I think Derek's putting
Oh.
out some more
suggestions. I don't know why this little pop-up is blocking the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Judy, I am down for. I'm like having to get like close to the screen to read these things. Cassandra, I'm totally down for because I am actually streaming AC Odyssey. My boyfriend is Greek, and so I'm learning Greek through there and just all about Greece. It's a lot of fun. Cortana, I'm gonna have to say no on, but I will gladly cosplay Selena. And for those who aren't big into the Halo lore, Selena is the best AI.
This kid loves some Halo.
I'm a
Like,
huge
y'all
Halo fan,
don't
yeah.
even-
I do like so I love Jen Taylor as the Cortana voice actress. I've actually met Courtney Taylor, who is Serena's voice actress. She's actually taught me, which is really cool. But yeah, Cortana is not my favorite AI. Sorry, Jen.
All right, we ready to do our catwalk?
Yeah, who's going first?
Someone else is gonna have to do it first because I don't know what to do.
So I will
Get
go
up and show your
first.
costume.
Yeah,
You show off your costume. We got it. It takes her a second to stand up in the squeaky thing.
that's fair. That's fair. All right. Let's see if I actually have got my camera angle so you can see me a little better. All right. I'm too sexy for my costume. I'm too sexy for my cosplay. And gotta show off my boots.
Of course.
Of course.
Just so y'all know, I don't have any shoes
Footwear.
on.
We don't wear shoes for our
We
house
don't!
party.
Socks!
I do only because Chris Claremont like approved these.
I told her you don't have to wear your shoes. She goes, he approved them. I have to wear them.
Mine are flats too, and you know what? Chris Claremont.
I was gonna wear
also
combat
approved
boots with
of
it,
my
but-
costume, and it made my con too. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, Chris Claremont will make everybody's con better. Who's next?
All right.
Right, said me.
Fred,
Your first name is Fred.
Oh,
we love
Fred.
we love a bad joke. We love it, Fred.
Fred is the king. of
And
that
yes, Derek, the one from Halo Wars. Okay, so
you gonna do it? Want to do it together?
we could just
Okay,
I gotta stand up in this.
hold on.
This is very
sexy
squeaky.
For my cosplay, my squeaky cosplay. So
You can't see my glasses; they blend into my wig.
The belt.
Oh yeah, I love watching her put this thing on. It's hilarious because she has to
I
step
know.
into it.
I do. So part of me like actually kind of wants to show you guys. At the same time, like I don't want to go through it again. So this yellow part
It has
is
no closures.
one piece.
No
like there
closures.
is no there's no buttons, there's no snaps. I mean there's Velcro, but only to keep it to the squeaky part. But yeah, I have to, it's like a rubber band. I have to like step into it and
It's
then
hilarious.
like put my
I
head
love
through
it.
it and everything. It's like you have to become like a contortionist.
We're gonna make video and put it on the YouTube. We should.
So and then it's
Please do.
We love the squeak.
I'm telling you.
So, yeah.
squeaky means good.
I'm telling you, y'all. Here we're the Wolverine sidekicks over
And-
here.
and
That's gonna
these
be our
gloves-
next tagline. Squeaky means good. Hashtag squeaky.
and these gloves are very misleading because I have put them on backwards before. I put them on the wrong hands.
Her
because
engineer brain doesn't always work when it comes to
after
getting
work
dressed.
it shuts off, okay?
I get it.
Actually, I have a video on TikTok of I have them on. I'm just looking at them going, something's not right. I'm like, oh, they're backwards.
It's one of those really, really intelligent but not always smart. I love
My
you.
brain gets tired.
Look, she's literally an engineer all day, y'all.
Last.
So-
I can't follow up the squeaks.
I said it was, if she would have been off camera and came in squeaky.
Hold on, can I move? Let me see if I
Yeah,
can.
you can move that, so just don't knock the ring light off.
Oh, yeah.
It's plugged in.
The funniest part about this is that Kitty is a ninja.
Just like-
How can I be a ninja in that costume?
Kitty said she
She's
can,
a ninja.
she can slip through walls. She doesn't have to be quiet. Nobody's gonna see her coming.
She's constantly slightly phase shifting the outer layer of her skin through the suit so that it like doesn't make noise.
We talked about making her one that fits her like this one, but it's not made of squeaky vinyl.
And I can wear it during the summer and not be drenched
And die?
in sweat. Where when you're taking off the costume, it squeaks just as much as when you're in it.
That lovely vacuum sound. That
I felt like a sausage roll.
y'all, that's the sexy side of cosplay right there, y'all. Okay,
That and the
just so you
wig
know. Oh
It's
yeah,
like-
The cosplay waifu, man.
this is what you have to deal with.
I'm
Us
trying to
literally
click
peeling.
Derek's comment, but I can't in my gloves. So he says that his Deadpool cosplay almost squeaks like that, and it is intense.
Yes.
All right, I better stand up and do my too sexy for my cosplay. Too sexy for my cosplay. So sexy. I bled to make this costume.
Yeah.
It literally hurt. Yeah, so we sewed to get two bodysuits together like this. We sew yellow legs over like the red legs, and to get it stretched the right proportions. Like we've made I think 3 bodysuits now and have not found a way to do it where the best lining that we get to sort of fake the boots, because boot covers are not as form-fitting as just making it part of the suit. So I have to wear it, and I always get stabbed at least once. Well, I always get stabbed at least 20 times and bleed at least once. So finally,
this is why I just buy my costumes.
Or you have me make them.
My Mia version of Speedy and my my DC Siren, that Mira's like evil sister, also both wear red bodysuits with tall, bright yellow boots. I was like, I'm not sitting through that again. So I removed my emblem, and this actually snaps to the suit. And so now I can just swap out my emblems and like belts and accessories.
Multitask cosplay pieces.
With these ridiculous yellow legs so that I can stop having to sit and get stabbed over and over again.
I stabbed myself because I had to make my own Phoenix suit, and I'm over there like in my house all by myself with the cat staring at me as I'm like this. I'm like, hold on, I got to get this point to match the seam I put right here.
Oh my gosh, the points right here. If I can, this point right here is the bane of every Phoenix cosplayer. Okay. And then you have to get it even on the other side.
Right, same height. Yeah, no, see, because I did princess seams into my suit, so it went all the way down. And so I had that center point, but then I had to find the right height. Because with my sway back and everything, it's easier for me to fit with princess seams and it makes a much closer fitting suit. Yeah. But trying to match those stupid points to the right even. Oh, yeah. Okay, anyway.
So I think the most painful part about like my cosplays is waiting for them to arrive.
Fair.
Or getting with me, because I'm slowly giving her sewing lessons, and we started them, and then when I kind of lost my house, we had to put them on hold. But thankfully, what we were working on did not get destroyed. It is upstairs in the sewing room, currently ready to be started on again.
I'm excited. Yeah, so I've yet to make my own. I've like bought pieces and put them together. But like I get to
you're still a cosplayer.
She's actually made a costume for me before I have made a costume for me, and it's one of my favorite cosplays. Honestly.
So yeah, when we get to start showing off all of her lovely pictures, do we want to start doing that since we are already at 47 minutes?
Well,
I'm free all night. So
I could talk X-Men and I could talk cosplay with you all night. But
I tell people that's why you shut me down.
Let's answer Garrett's question first.
Yes.
Okay, so suggestions for a starting point with X-Men comics for someone who has never read comics but loves X-Men due to the 90s cartoon and the X-Men video games and fighting games, aka me. This is a great question. I love questions like this.
Kitty Pryde's first appearance.
She's like all about Kitty. She's like, oh wait, there's other X-Men.
Everything.
Oh yeah, there's other X characters.
Oh, what?
So I'm trying to think of a good place to start, because I feel like all the X-Men comics that I pick up end up being so bogged down in lore.
Honestly, do you guys want to know what I do? Because I had been watching the cartoons almost my whole life, but didn't start reading the comics till I was 23. Literally, I pick up one that has characters that I'm like interested in reading at the moment, and then so. The nice thing is a lot of, especially some of the older ones, have C issue blah 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 in like asterisks, and you can literally just go to Wikipedia and search that issue on Wikipedia and get the background really quick. And so I just keep Wikipedia open on my phone while I read I've been reading X-Men for oh gosh, don't make me do math. Oh, it's easy. I've been reading X-Men for 9 years now. It was 10 minus 1. Okay. Whatever. So I've been reading X-Men for 9 years, and I still read X-Men. Yeah. With Wikipedia pulled up on my phone.
Oh yeah.
Like
there's so much lore
about it. There are like thousands of issues. You're never going to catch up. Like, don't let anybody.
That's literally
Googling.
Like my brother Brad. When people are like, where should I start? Because he has this encyclopedic knowledge of especially Marvel comics, and he goes, just pick up a book and start reading. That's his suggestion. Just pick up a book. like you said, but pick up ones that have characters that you're interested in.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a huge Kitty fan, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna read the ones that I know that has Kitty in it, and I know I'll get to learn a little bit more about the other characters.
Give
and
me
then, like,
Storm, give me Nightcrawler. Those are like my 2 favorite X-Men, Storm and Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is he's my, can he be my boyfriend? Because I love Nightcrawler. And but if Storm, Nightcrawler, Gambit, Rogue, if they're in it, I'm all over that book. So yeah, just kind of Chris.
Yes,
I'll be your Fat Man. I'll be your Fat Man.
So you guys are just gonna start doing a lot of crossplay with each other, I guess. That's fine.
I don't know
whose name I think is Fred. Says the
Yes,
cosplay god demands a sacrifice, and that is accurate.
Always very
I
accurate.
will say X-Men First Class is a pretty good place to start.
That's true.
It's kind of nice. It starts with the original 5 X-Men. It's kind of a throwback to the feel of the 60s X-Men, but it came out, I think, in the early 2000s. So that's kind of a nice place to start. If you like Rogue and Gambit, Mr. and Mrs. X is really fun, and it feels like a spiritual sequel to the animated series.
Yeah.
You can pick it up if you only watch the animated series. So those are my 2 like real quick recommendations. But Garrett, I could probably recommend some more.
The long story is we'll give you our reading list off air.
And I feel like the answer is going to change no matter who you ask.
Yeah. It really does. It depends on what story arc they like, what era, what writer, what artist. It's an opinion at this once you get into that. So it is.
It's a good question to ask, and it's the right question to ask.
The right answer?
There is no right answer.
There is. Read them.
Yeah, that's it.
Just read them.
Just grab a book and go.
Read the comics.
I will say that X-Men, so more modern comics have been moving to using larger panels to tell you the story with more illustration and less dialogue. And X-Men, even the newer ones, are still doing a lot more small panels with tons of dialogue.
Lots of story.
Lots of story, lots of speech bubbles individually.
Yeah.
And it's good because there are so many characters that if you tried to pull it off, I really, really love the new 52 Aquaman. And there are these huge panels where Arthur is staring at Mira and you can tell what's going on just by the illustration. You can't do that when you have 10 characters having a a moral argument. You need
when you
all
literally
that dialogue to keep developing everybody.
Yeah. 30 mutants sitting in a room together.
If you've been reading newer glossy panel stuff, it might come as a little bit of an adjustment period.
Yep.
Yeah. Very true.
All right. So let's go through Hunter's pictures, and then we'll go through our viewer submissions, and
you get to talk a little bit about them.
Okay.
Yes. So
I'm gonna have to get really close to the screen.
There's
that's one of my favorite ones. So that's my Black Widow. It is the most requested for my cosplay ever crossed with Memphis.
People do love you, and
that is my natural hair. This is not my natural hair color, but that is my natural hair. So that's actually one of my favorite suits. It was such a fun photo shoot too.
So gorgeous. This is one of my favorite viewers too.
Thank you. This is the one that
I made it for her.
Yep. Not the gloves, but the dress, and it has the veil for it, or
train.
The cape.
Yeah, cape,
train
thingy.
Veil thing. It's got veil. It's veil material, and it has glitter in it. It's so beautiful.
And it snaps on, so if a kid steps on it at an event, it pops loose so it doesn't tear her dress up.
It is happening.
We literally did a fitting for this in the bathroom of a movie theater after we saw Star Wars.
Yes, we did.
And then the next time she put it on was at this event, and it fit like a glove.
It's perfect. I love that costume.
It was her first princess.
It is my first princess.
This dress is on my bucket list, and so I have cosplay envy right now. But
I've wanted to be Anastasia since I first watched the movie, and I'm like, why haven't I made it for myself yet? But she makes an amazing Anastasia. So
yes. And she's like, which princess do you want to do? I'm like, this one. I'm like, that
the real one.
So this is Mose from Borderlands 3, and she has not gone to a con yet or anything. This is actually the day I bought it from my friend, And so, and that is one of the ones I want to bring to a summer con, but I'm working on getting this back out of winter body mode.
Oh yeah, this winter body over here.
So yeah, she's best. And this is me and my boyfriend. So this is me as Chi-Chi and him as Goku. This is we definitely are very similar to the characters in the fact where he's just kind of like cool and just like laid back and like goofy and stuff, and he calls me his little firecracker. So
it was very appropriate.
It's very appropriate. Like I'm a sweet person, I'm a nice person, but like I can go like the firecracker. So
he's definitely more laid back.
He really is.
Chris is so chill, it's ridiculous.
He is. I love him. So this we did at the Spooky Science.
It's Spooky Science Spectacular at the Pink Palace. Well, the Museum of whatever and ever. It's still the Pink Palace Museum.
I didn't even realize they changed the name.
Yeah, Museum of Science and something or other.
I'm an engineer, and one of the things I want to do is I want to be an aeronautical engineer. And so I'm a huge space fan, space nerd. And so yeah, I wanted to be an astronaut.
And my brother was an astronaut in a suit with her. Brad was in the blue astronaut jumpsuit for that one with her, and that's when he made the helmet that I showed on one episode. It was cool, and they were showing an Apollo 11 film at the museum, so they have pictures in front of the big poster for it.
I should have turned that one in.
That's okay. Well, we can always post it on.
I was like at work.
Send it to me later, and I'll post it on the Instagram.
That works. Yeah.
Chris's reaction.
He's oh, he
babe.
says she's my princess. Chris, you are so sweet,
That's
sir. It
very
hurts. It
cute.
makes making me have cavities.
Okay, so this is, I was so at the comments. So this is Mint from Lore Olympus. It's a webcomic on Webtoons. And this is one of the very, very few times I have been in body paint, and
I painted you for it.
She did paint me for it. The fun fact, though, is my legs are not painted. Those are stockings that I stole from her.
I had a pair of red stockings that matched her body paint, and then she put the fishnets over them, so it made it look even better.
But I feel so sassy in that costume, and I really want to bring
those
it back
heels.
out. Those heels! I love those. They have spikes on the back. They're beautiful.
You get to be a very sassy character.
I really do get to be sassy, and it's so much fun.
Yes.
So nice. Let me just scroll through the teeny tiny.
Oh yeah, all the thumbnails.
Yeah, so I sent quite a few.
Well, I have yours and our viewer submissions, and they don't always go in order. So she's got to find you.
Yeah, the first episode that I adminned, they were the most out of order I had ever seen them. And so like I kept clicking on the same one, and people were like, Krayley, no, the other. And I was like, thank you for trying to be helpful, viewer person, but who will not be named, who's a friend of mine. The problem is you can't see how tiny these thumbnails are.
Yep. Yeah, I think these are all the ones that I have for you, Hunter. But
there should be more.
There's a lot that
there should be like some collage
Andrew,
ones that I
collage some. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
I put like all of her Spider-Verse, and there's some Rogue and Domino, and they're
I really
nice.
So Derek has a question.
Derek says, "Are you a Mass Effect fan?"
I have tried to play Mass Effect, and it's just not my style of gameplay. They ask way too many questions. But I really do want to try and play it through it again, because it's been several years since I tried to play it. So hopefully maybe this time around, like I will say I love like seeing like the pictures from Mass Effect, and like I love the atmosphere of it. So like I really wanted to love that game, but it's just like they were just the picking the dialogue. I want to go shoot things.
She wants to shoot things. I mean, her name is Hunter. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Just wants to shoot things.
Right, I let David play through all of it. He was going to play them either way. Instead of me like trying to avoid spoilers and then like play through it myself, I just asked a bunch of follow-up questions and then got really, really mad when he let his fish die. I was just like, excuse you.
All right, and so I did find.
There we are.
There's one of them.
Yes,
that's my natural hair, and that's when I did. That was the cause test for my black eye and the nose.
Nice.
The nose patch.
You might just have to start going through pictures and we
I was
talk
gonna
about
say-
them as we get to them.
Yeah.
If you get to me again, I'll be like, I'll pop in.
There you are.
There's
again.
my rogue.
Oh, you look.
You got
so
into the.
good.
She was in the Extraordinary Men of Cosplay Instagram battle, and got what you got?
I got pretty far.
Second place.
No,
or was it
I think
third?
it's like
third or fourth.
it
You got like one of the last rounds.
Yeah, it was
That
pretty
makes
far.
sense.
She was
up there.
Where this looks
was-
really familiar.
She was paired with a really awesome gambit for that
Yeah.
contest, for that
It was
battle.
an awesome gambit, and I really tried to do her southern accent, but it's difficult.
Yeah, I can't do it.
All you northern folks can't
Oh
do
my-
that southern
I just
accent.
love northerners. And then that's my Domino. Which I had to cosplay Domino because my cat's name is Domino, and he is named after Domino, so because he is one lucky cat, and that's actually my Deadpool head, and I'm like I have to do a picture, I have to do that pose.
Alright, and I think the
There
rest
should be some more. There's some more, but just
I would
go
say, yeah, you
through.
can scroll through, and I'll just pop in when we see me again.
That's our friend Angel and her rogue.
Mm.
Yes, Angel is one of our very good buddies around
What does
here.
that say on the bottom?
It's her.
Oh, I'm
So-
so blind.
That's all of my ex cosplay. Sorry, y'all got me in there.
Wait.
but you and me are in that center
Yay.
with DL
Yes.
Why are
That's
you
unique.
apologizing? Come on. That's a good
because y'all see me enough.
No, we don't.
Doing an amazing gambit. Yes, you
We
do.
could never see enough of you, Andrea. We
Oh,
love
yeah.
you.
I'm Lonnie's blocking me right there. There I am. Like we're in the little corner.
Oh. Oh, wait.
Yeah, there we are.
Hi.
We're like hi. Anyway,
Just keep my hand up there. I'm still here.
So this is our friend Lonnie.
Yes, he is
And-
fantastic.
He does a really great gambit, as you all can see. He also
He does a lot of great characters. I met him as Superman, but
Yeah, I was gonna
he
say
does a
he's
great
really
gambit.
well known for Superman. That's how I met him too. But
Yeah.
I would say I love meeting cosplayers like as one character, and like that's who I know them as. Like the rest of the time we know each other. It doesn't matter like what else.
Like, well, that's who
cosplay.
you are.
Yeah, like that's who you are, right?
Yeah.
And it's like it's like Annie and me were like we've done so many cosplays with each other that we're just like we know each other.
This is a friend of mine through Facebook, Cassie, doing a Scarlet Witch and a femme Magneto. Look, we actually got a villain.
That was a Femme Magneto.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes, we got a villain submission. That's awesome. I said
Yes.
heroes and villains, even though I accidentally had a typo that DL pointed out that said send us your ex herpes. I was like, oh no. I was like,
Please don't send those. Please
She
don't send those to
messaged me and she
her.
goes, you have a typo on your post, and it made me laugh. And I was like, which post? She didn't say. And then I found it and I'm like, well, It was supposed to say heroes, but it said herpes.
it's like the legacy virus only.
Yeah.
I love it.
Is that like the X-Pox that they had that like in the 90s that killed mutants? Anyway.
This is Last Action Josh. Josh Uten. He is very talented. Another person that I met as Superman. Met him and Lonnie in Metropolis, so it's not that unusual.
Yeah.
But you meet a lot of Supermen down there.
Yeah, I mean, it's Superman celebration.
Uh-huh. And this is our dear friend Clyde Hall as a fantastic Scott Summers with so Ginny
We
is
recognize
not
a few of
an
those phoenixes in
actor, but she's Faith and she makes a fantastic Faith. And then that's
I was say
Sean
I
Klein.
would say that's one of the few fakes I've seen. I love it.
Yeah, that's Sean Klein is Wolverine, and then of course there's a little bit of a guest starring role of Phoenix Sisters.
The Phoenix Sisters. You lovely ladies. Fighting over Cyclops there.
Yeah,
I like how casual Kelly looks sometimes when she's Green Phoenix. Whenever we fight over a Cyclops, I'll be like snarling, like, "No, he's mine."
You're
She's
you're
like,
definitely the Dark
"Look,
Phoenix.
we've been through this. He always comes back to me."
Like you can try, but no.
Hands off, honey. This is Honey Blossom Cosplay. Colleen doing a really cool little closet rogue.
I love it.
Colleen does amazing little closet cosplay, like coming up with cool stuff, thrifting, and creating the costumes.
Also,
I love when people can make it so unique.
Mhm.
and I really love how much rogue is represented in these pictures.
Oh yeah,
That makes
we got some
Oh.
rogues. We got a few rogues. This was, I don't know if it's Gilly or Jilly Cat. I'm so sorry, but this is our first UK follower, so I'm really excited. And she sent me these the other last night. Yes, another kitty.
I love it.
And I think she makes an absolutely beautiful kitty.
She
looks
does,
amazing.
and also I was kind of creeping on her Instagram because she followed us, so I guess it's not right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she's got some really funny videos on there. So
Yeah, she's got her videos are awesome, but no, I think her kitty is absolutely fantastic. And I'm glad she sent it to us to share with our viewers.
yes, agreed.
More kitty.
We know lovely friend of Kelly's and of the shows, Miss Kayla.
We love Kayla.
I'm loving the kitty representation.
I think that's the exact same suit.
It looks like
I think you
It
guys
is
have
the same suit, and I have seen her put it on. So, and it does.
It's hilarious, isn't it?
It is
it's funny to watch.
hilarious, and I feel
We're
so
gonna-
bad for her, but also I laugh at her when she.
You know what? We got to get you guys together and you can kitty twin because
Yes.
Kayla is amazing and you would love Kayla too.
I'm down
Yeah,
for
since
this.
we get along so well.
I
Kayla's great.
think it's okay for
Oh,
us
There you are.
a little bit,
Sweet.
considering like she was wearing a bunch of my stuff that didn't even fit her in the last photo shoot the three of us did together, and somehow she looked better than like anyone else.
That's
what happens.
Power.
Kayla's amazing. Yes, here's some more of Miss Hunter.
Yep. So this is me as Green Lantern, gender friend Green Lantern, and then Nightwing. Which my Nightwing just like I did the most casual picture. It was just a selfie of me in my bathroom with my hair down. Like
You're like, I'm trying on the costume.
I'm just like trying it on. I posted it on Instagram. I got like thousands of likes. I'm like, what? So
All these
Nightwing,
beautifully posed, amazing photographer shots.
yeah,
little liking.
That's what I don't get. Is like I go to photo shoots and I post those. I mean, they get quite a few likes, but it's like
The mirror
the
selfie.
horrible mirror selfie gets thousands. I'm like,
I know the
okay.
feeling though, because I have done some Supergirls that were really popular, but the most likes I've ever gotten on a photo was one I took in a hotel mirror. So you know how that side
Yeah.
lighting always like
Yeah.
washes you out on one side really bad?
Oh yeah.
And it was
It's
in a
not
costume that wasn't
flattering.
even mine. It was Kelly's sister's costume. Like after all the like small touches I've done and that Kelly
Yeah.
has done to my actual like suits, the one that didn't
And
even
you're like-
belong to me. I did a mirror selfie in a hotel mirror with a
Yeah.
side light, and
Yeah, with crappy light. You're like, thanks. That I feel so much better, guys. Yay.
So the cool thing about that Nightwing is that my boyfriend does Red Hood, and we're gonna fix up the Nightwing logo because he has a 3D printer, so we're gonna actually like make like 3D printed armor for that, and then we're gonna go as Nightwing and Red Hood when time to a con.
That's
I'm
awesome.
really excited about that. He
It's
makes
gonna
a
be awesome.
freaking amazing Red Hood.
Yes.
Okay, so if the two of you are ever at a con with me, I do Batgirl, so we're gonna need to.
Yes, I tried to do Batgirl. and
More
it
of
just
the beautiful Kayla. A lot of people are always like, wait, Scarlet Witch, she was a mutant first.
Yeah, she was.
She's a
She
mutant
was.
first.
She's kind of been stripped of her status. I don't know where that.
Well, it's because a lot of people that don't know comics know the MCU, and because the MCU couldn't use the mutants at the time,
Yeah.
she's not a mutant to them. I mean, and I know in the comics they've retconned a lot of stuff, but she's still a mutant to me.
Same. Same.
It was it was literally a movie rights thing because
Yeah,
she had. It was
Yeah.
dual movie rights due to Avengers and X-Men.
Yeah.
And then, it was.
But we've also planned to both do a Scarlet Witch twin
Yes.
set too, so we'll have to get with Kayla and just have a triplet.
Heck yeah.
There we go. And look, our lovely Nikki, Garrett's beautiful wife, friend of the show, being Storm, the
So amazing.
goddess that she is.
Love it.
I
Really
don't love
love it.
Storm. Nikki is a queen and a goddess, and she is cosplaying a queen and a goddess because Nikki's one of my favorite people in the whole world. Storm's my
She's
favorite
so
character. I'm not fangirling about both of them at all right now. No, Storm, y'all, everybody, if you know me, you know that whatever.
Oh, that's Sarah.
You don't even have to ask me. Storm, favorite character.
And so Sarah is actually my cosplay twin.
Yeah, somebody has walked up to Hunter and been like, "Are you Sarah? And she's like, no, but thank you.
Right, I'm like,
Okay, I could see it. I could see it, and that is a huge compliment.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I would be like, okay, cool, thanks. Okay. Because I mean, Sarah, beautiful inside and out. I mean,
She
look
really
at her.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Sweetest thing.
so nice. And then like anytime she does anything for like any internet project that I'm involved in, she's always like, thank you so much for the opportunity. I had so much fun. And I'm like, no, thank you for bringing all your talent to my show.
Yeah. Like every time I tell her I've like about reading her books and everything, she's like, really? That's so sweet. I'm so sorry that it's bad. I'm like, girl, stop. We love you. We fangirl over Sarah here.
We love
Yeah.
We
Sarah.
stand a Sarah. We stand a
Yes,
Sarah
we
in this
do.
place.
I had
That's
a
what it
rough
is.
day in the middle of the week this week, and I came home and Sarah had sent me a gift like 2 weeks ago, and for some reason it took 2 weeks to get.
Yeah.
But it was right on time because I had a rough day, and I came home to a present from Sarah, and it was
The universe helping you out.
Yes.
it was the universe helping me out, and because we had cosplayed Angsunaman, her Angsunaman, and Evie. She sent me prints of her in her amazing Angsunaman, and then an artist print of all the mummy characters. That's going. The artist print is going up in my office. Sarah's Angsunaman is a little spicy to go up in my office in construction office.
They'd be like, so Kelly. Like, what is that about?
It's like we need to talk.
Yeah, I don't think we need all the construction workers ogling her. I mean, they're very
No.
nice guys.
Her
but-
fiance might be a little upset about that.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah,
Her and I are
yeah.
supposed to be doing. So I have Gwynage, which we'll
It's
probably
somewhere
see-
in one of these.
somewhere in this line of photos. And she does anti-Gwenum, and we've been in the talks for like years now about doing a photo shoot together with them. So which will be really
gonna be amazing.
exciting. I'm excited.
There's us with Chris Claremont. There it is.
Yes.
Y'all, like the piece,
day.
the Phoenix piece that is on my hip scarf, he signed the back of it. When my costume, unfortunately, the Phoenix did not arise from the flames. When it burned, that was all together. But that piece, everybody jokes, they're like, well, a god signed it, but it survived. Everything else is plastic slag, but that piece survived. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess he did. He graced it with his beautiful presence and it survived. Like the smile on Hunter's face in those pictures is just like, oh yeah, this is Chris Claremont, y'all. So,
Like he asked us
yeah,
for a picture. Us.
yeah. So we're definitely fangirling at that point.
And that's her wig.
Yeah, that is my wig.
Aw,
Nikki says, "Oh, thank you. You're too sweet. We are not too sweet,
Oh,
Nikki. You're great."
no,
You're
Nikki.
the sweet one.
Nikki is amazing. We love Nikki. There's a more of you.
So this is so the photo on the left is one of my favorite beyond favorite.
We showed that on our video game episode.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
We did.
One of my favorite beyond favorite cosplay pictures I've ever gotten done. It was so fun. So the Akali voice actress, I actually know her. She's taught me voice lessons or voice acting lessons and everything. So it just makes me like love this character even more. It's just like a fun character to play. So
More vinyl. You like a lot of shiny vinyl.
I don't know why.
You like
That
to
was
see-
only, at least
stick
that's
to
only
me.
that's half shorts, half pants. So at least it's not
Well,
your whole body.
Really, it's half shorts on one side, but you still have like that other
Yeah.
leg piece that makes
Yeah.
them pants.
Yeah,
So, but by the way,
it's awkward, but yeah.
Kritzy is like a super nice person.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, so you and your shiny vinyl.
I do like my shiny vinyl. For
Well,
some
it looks
reason.
good on you.
It looks good. Feeling
Anything
good
looks good
is
on
just-
her. So. There's all your
This is
spiders.
all my Spider Verse.
Ah, so good.
Yeah, there's so many spider verses.
Oh my
So
gosh,
many.
is that Black Cat?
It is.
No. Oh, it is. Okay, I'm so sorry.
It is
I-
It's the spiders,
It's like
yeah.
the symbiotic black cat.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that Black Cat? Oh no, wait, I see a spider. Hold on, Black Cat. I have
You
a
and Nikki
friend
need to
that
do a
has
twin shoot.
Spider-Man.
She's got that suit too.
As I want to, and so I keep like reading Black Cat single issues and then Wikipediaing everything. It's my favorite Spider-Man character.
So the top left is my Gwynage I was talking about earlier, and that was my very first bought cosplay.
That was like, it's one of the ones like nobody else I'd ever seen have it. And then after I saw you wear it a couple of times and it was everywhere. So I
Mhm.
always associate that with like, I was like, I think you started the trend.
I did start the trend. We're gonna claim that.
That's our story. We're sticking to it.
The Carnage is one of my favorite symbiotes. The Clintar are amazing. And then the one to the right of it. So I call her Gwen Morales, and what I like to do is like basically saying like it's how like Gwen stole Miles' suit and made it her own. Which that's a fan fave too.
Oh yeah, a lot of people like you in that one.
Yeah, I do that one for a lot of our charity events, and it's a comfy suit too. And then of course Spider Gwen. Those, if I'm not mistaken, are the shoes that were signed.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think that was before they were signed though.
Yeah.
And then my black cat, and then Spinneret, which is one of my favorites. Again, that's my natural hair, not natural hair color, but natural hair. Which that was a fun shoot as well. And then my version of like gender bend Spider-Man, PS4 version.
Nice.
And then White Widow, which I don't really know if she's in the Spider-Verse or not.
I was like, it's a spidery one, so I put them
kind
all
of like
together.
works with it. So, but that was a fun shoot. I felt really sexy in that shoot.
Awesome.
Thank you. But so like, let's see here for Gwen Morales, Spider-Gwen, for Black Cat, for Spinneret, for Spider-Man. Yeah, so for all of those, I wear Chucks. Those are my shoes. I wear Chucks.
Yes.
Comfy shoes. It's like you can walk around a con all day and be totally fine.
Basically, it works.
And
Yeah,
Andrea, I did get this.
I did. That's Brad. That's my baby brother in my Rogue jacket. That is at Scoot's very first ever art booth at Memphis Comic Expo.
I mean,
and I made the
he's
mistake
wearing
of
it
leaving.
well.
He's making it
And that
work.
was before he got into the shape he's in now. So he probably could wear it even better now. That's depressing. But Brad says if a woman leaves a jacket or a cardigan laying around, he will put it on. And he put it on while I was away from the booth. And he's kind of rocking my Rogue jacket.
He also stole my phone once and took pictures of himself.
Then we ruined his after he fell asleep on Halloween and took pictures with his phone. So
Yes.
we love Brad. We're gonna have, like we said, we've talked about having Brad come on since he does cosplay as well. So someday y'all will get to meet him, and he talks more than I do.
All right, and
Yeah.
I do not have time to collage it, so I'm gonna real quick run through these. This is
You two being
Freely
fabulous.
and some of our signature.
I have like a super short story about it while Kelly clicks through the photos. Is that okay, Kelly?
Oh, well, tell the story, and then I'll click through the rest of the photos.
Oh, okay. So, Kelly and I had already planned to do a Phoenix and Dark Phoenix, like early in our close friendship. And so we did one, and it was like super successful and everything. And then the next year that we were going to see her at Metro, I messaged her like 4 days before, and I was like, bring your green Phoenix to Metro. And I didn't say anything else, and she didn't even ask anything else. She was just like, okay, Crayley says,
Like,
bring
cool,
Phoenix,
whatever.
so I'm going to bring Phoenix, right? And so I met up with our photographer like an hour early and did some solo shots in this, my first ever version of Emma Frost, which it was so hard to keep a secret from Kelly. Of all people, we talk every day. We're like middle school boyfriends or girlfriends or something, texting each other like, good morning, I love you. Like, so I didn't tell her I was doing this. And then we were meeting at a park to do like a general X-Men characters shoot. And so I had the photographer drive me up in his rental van, which, believe it or not, had tinted windows, which was so perfect for being a surprise.
Perfect.
And so he walked around to the other side and opened the door for me, partially because the shoes were so ridiculous for this. And I stepped out.
That's such an Emma Frost thing, though.
Yes.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
queen has arrived.
Really, it was not an X-Men shoot. It was literally, you told me we're going to do a shoot together, and I'm not going to tell you what the costume is. It was just a huge.
Okay, well,
That sounds like what we would
did
do.
show up in her Ms.
Yep.
Marvel, so it kind of became an X-Men shoot. But
I mean, yeah.
yeah, no,
That
for the
is
most part, I was just
great.
like, Kelly, bring your green Phoenix. And
I'm
you're like,
like-
okay. And then at some point, you're like, so what are we doing? And I was like, I'm not telling you. Just be at the park.
You're like, just show up.
And I kind of suspected.
Well, you know me way too well, okay?
Uh-huh.
Like,
I
it's
love
so
that
impressive
one.
that I pulled it off as
Oh,
well as I
that's
did,
cool.
considering you can basically read my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phoenix connection.
So
I
that
love
is
that
me in the
picture.
green suit, and then our photographer, photoshopped Crayley. So he had to
That's so
obviously
cool.
take a picture of both of us, or Crayley looking into the mirror, but he photoshopped Crayley looking back out at me in the mirror. So this was
I love
our
it.
very first shoot together, and I included all 3 of the pictures that we have out there because they are just gold.
I'm
I love that one.
I'm sewn into this suit. Like the zipper completely popped out of it,
Oh,
and I was
that
going to
sucks.
cry. And my friend
I know
Murphy
how
was
that
like,
feels.
"I've got you. I've got you."
I've literally sewn Hunter back in while standing there. I'm like, good thing I love you because I'm right at your butt right now.
You're
I
the
think it's the
Santa
one where the heels like stuck out of the bottom of my
Yeah.
bodysuit.
They're kind of like your rogue boot covers.
Yeah.
I should
You
have
wear them big
uploaded
old
the
giant
panel
shoes.
that we're recreating here, but this is
Yeah.
Cyclops psychically cheating on Jean Grey with Emma Frost, who's dressed up as Dark Phoenix.
She was cosplaying.
Basically, yep. And of course, Phoenix and Dark Phoenix. And again, I look a little more chill because
You're like,
know
it's
how it
coming
is.
back.
You're just like, you can try. Like, we've been through this before. Like, my love for him literally saved the universe. So
You're like, whatever. It's cool.
just hands
bye,
off.
Felicia. So we are way over time because again, we could talk
Oh
X-Men.
my gosh, X-Men. It's X-Men.
X-Men and cosplay, that is like our kryptonite over here.
I did want to make a comment to what. So Derek made a comment about me cosplaying as Miranda from Mass Effect. If somebody wants to buy me the costume, I will gladly do that while I stream Mass Effect. That has actually been somebody has requested that from me before, and I was like, "You buy me the suit."
We're all like, wink, wink.
I'm like, right. I'll put it on my Amazon wish list. I will stream in the Miranda costume.
Ooh, so where can people find that information? Where can people find it?
So I'm mainly on Instagram. I kind of sort of had up a TikTok. I have it. I don't really post much on there. So I'm mainly on Instagram. I also have a Discord. My Instagram is HunterChick, HUNT3RCH1CK. That's my name on basically almost everything.
We'll tag her in all of our stuff for you, so you don't have to remember how to spell it.
Lead speak. I'm a gamer. But in my bio of Instagram, I have like a little link tree, and it should have like all my links in there. So you can get to my Discord that way. You can get to my TikTok. My I stream on Twitch. HunterChick, same on there. So I don't know my Amazon wish list link though. I'll have to go to Linktree on that one.
Yeah. It's all there.
Yep.
Just hit her Instagram up. It's got awesome stuff on it too.
Yep.
Very
Friends.
I try to post daily, but this past week work has just been murder, and so
I've
I've been tired. Yep. So I don't know what the universe is doing this week, but yeah, I try to post daily.
So I told her today. She said she had a horrible day at work. Well, we hope that this made the end of her day better.
Yep. I'm ending it on a good note. So
good.
I've been looking forward to this all day.
Me
So
too.
excited.
I am so glad I can keep sharing my cosplay friends with my other cosplay friends. Oh, she's been doing that all.
I've been doing that like the
Wait,
whole time.
start the show.
It's a lot of fun.
Your little wobbly bendy thing.
I feel like I relate the most to Kitty.
It's a good thing.
She's one of my favorites.
I can
Well,
see
you
You make
tell.
an awesome kitty.
your kitty type personality is shining through, and that is definitely, I mean that is a compliment. I love Kitty. She's awesome.
I mean, we have to love Kitty since we do Jean Grey characters, and Jean Grey's just like, come here,
My
Just like, let me
child.
baby you, my sweet little baby child.
right?
Yes.
So Hunter, do you have any last parting words that you would like to say about cosplay or X-Men or a little both?
And so we were actually discussing like what kind of questions you might ask me and everything. And one of the ones that she brought up is like, do I have any advice for people who want to cosplay? And I was actually on another podcast, and it was about engineering, and then I brought up the cosplay stuff, and like mainly the thing that I kept going back to is go for it. Like I was nervous at first, and then I went for it, and like I absolutely love it. It's like the most fun. And if you go for it and you realize it's not your thing, at least you tried it out, because you're never gonna know unless you try it.
So few people go, yeah, it's not my thing. You get addicted.
Yes. Oh my gosh. My
And
wallet hates it.
There's a lot of good people in the world. There's, you hear about that little toxic corner of the cosplay community, but that's just a little corner.
Mm-hmm. Spread that positivity.
Our
Nothing
lovely,
but
happy, positive, loving corner of the cosplay world over here.
Yep. There's good ones. So, but yeah, go for it.
Agreed.
Beautiful.
So, since we're so far over time, let's just share our link tree instead of going through where to find all of us. Because we have the Cosplay Cafe link tree is linktree.com/cosplay cafe podcast. You can find all our stuff on there.
All the different places.
So
That's what I do.
easier.
I'm like, just go to my link tree. You'll find all my.
Yeah, because look, with the Cosplay Cafe, you've got 3 of us to cover, so it's just easier.
Yeah, we're busy people. So thank you everyone for watching. This was a super fun episode.
So
We
much
love it.
interaction with our amazing comments.
Yes, we love our viewers.
We do.
So I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. I hope you all have an uncanny weekend. Good night.
Bye, guys.